Alright, so here's going to be a low G tuned Junebug. So I got that inlay in there and some green binding, and here's going to be the fretboard. So that, I think that's malachite. That diamond there is faux malachite. It's been foaming all over the place. So I'll get another shot of this. There's the neck before I carved it. It's got some really good figure in it. But I'm looking forward to this one. It should be a lot of fun. All of this is a lot of fun. Tedious sometimes, but always a lot of fun. Anyway, I will keep making videos as it comes along. Okay, so here's the pockets. Those inlay parts are going to go in. I used a Dremel for that guy. Well, a Dremel and a chisel to get the corners. Yeah, so that's that part. Okay, so I got to do this kind of fast. I'm just using 30-minute epoxy that I bought down at the hobby store, the model store in Tuscadero. So it's all mixed up right there. I got 30 minutes, they say. We'll see if that's true. Oh, there we are. I usually use black just because black covers a multitude of sins, but sometimes it actually reveals sins, and my sins are none of your business. So I'm using clear, and then nobody will know. Actually, this one came out pretty good. I'm very pleased with it. The wood was a little chippy, so there's a spot like right there on that far side there that kind of didn't come out great. And here's this guy. Sorry, I'm probably making a mess of this. If I were a professional, this would come out much better. Right now it just seems like it wants to not focus. Alright, there's that. Let me do the dots. Dots right over there. Now it's hot here. And so I'm hoping that my epoxy don't heat up and go off faster than it's supposed to. It's supposed to have 30 minutes. Alright, so one of the things I want to do is line these dots up with a, they have lines in them, and I want those to be kind of, sorry about the out of focus. I want those lines to go with the grain. It's not going to focus. Watch what I'm doing. Make sure it goes in that direction. Then I'm going to try to push back out the epoxy that was in the hole. Tried to push the thing back out, so it's a good thing I got this handy dandy X-Acto knife butt to push it back in. See, it did it again. Did you see that? It's pesky. Gives me a good idea how long it takes too. So let that dry. Sand it down to a level. I'll have to cut in the fret slots in that piece there, but that's okay. It actually works out pretty easily. And there we go. Well, those dots kept popping back up, and I want to have as much down into the fretboard as I can get. The diamond's fine, but the dots kept trying to get back up. So I got these chunks of steel that I put on there. Don't talk too loud because that tall one might just fall off. Those are both balanced on those little dots, and then the rest are floating around. Steel is incredibly heavy. So those are the tools I use to do the inlays. A couple of chisels, X-Acto knife, good old local epoxy, and a Black & Decker Dremel. I have another Dremel, but I got lazy and didn't want to change it out and change the blades and all that stuff. So there you go. That's what works. Oh, there's one more tool, the biggest tool.